Hello, fellow mutants.
Hello fellow mutants, welcome back to another video, and in this video, as you guys may know, I'm a huge Avatar The Last Airbender fan. Been a fan of the cartoon series all three seasons. Also been a huge fan of, I've greatly enjoyed the whole Legend of Korra show, which I will admit is not as good as After The Last Airbender. I even remember getting excited for that live action movie that came out, only to be gravely disappointed. And even though I enjoyed the first trailer, and I was pretty excited based on the first trailer, there was still that side of me that was very, very skeptical. And the reason for that is because, like, I was got excited for a live action adaptation of After the Last Airbender before, being produced by M. Night Shyamalan, right? Was gravely disappointed by it. And so, like, anything after the last Airbender, or that's based off that after the last Airbender cartoon that is going to be in live action, I will always have that skepticism because of M. Night Shyamalan. And what he did to the show, which was a horrible remake, I have to say. And so, like, I'm excited. Like, I am interested in seeing how this how this will come together, I should say. But why am I talking about the live action after the last Airbender? It's not just so I can like ramble and talk your guys' ears off for like no apparent reason. I saw this article and it says pretty much they took out Netflix's live action Avatar series took out how sexist Sokka was uh, in the original. A lot of moments in the anime show were iffy. Now, I will have to say that this is part of Sokka's character growth, and it's part of the reason why like Sokka towards the end of the series so beloved. Yes, he is. He does have some like I would say it's stereotypical feels like the whole like gender roles where the females or the nurturing, healing, bedroom type people, where the men did all the heavy lifting stuff. That was Sokka's mindset, and it took from the first time we saw him in episode one. I want to say like by the like a little bit into season two, where Sokka we saw this like huge character development from Sokka with that, and by the time I feel like season two ends at the very least, season two, if not a little bit into season three, we don't really see Sokka having that mindset anymore. That's part of his um character development. So I don't know how I feel about this over, but let's take a look. When After the Last Airbender makes its live action debut on Netflix, well, technically being this month, Sokka's sexism will be toned down considerably. In an interview with Entertainment Weekly, cast members Kiwentio and Anne Woosley, who is Katara and Sokka, informed fans that Sokka's sexism was discussed during the live-action show's development and was deliberately cut away as it had no place in the new remake. "Quote unquote, there's more weight with realism in every way. I feel like we also took out the element of how sexist Sokka was. I feel like there were a lot of moments in the original show that were iffy." And that's a guy who plays Sokka. The girl who played Katara said, "Yeah, totally. There's a thing that there are things that were redirected just because it might play a little differently in my faction." Again, I don't know how I will feel about this. I don't know how I feel about this. Say I don't know how I feel. Again, I don't know. I'm saying I don't know how I feel about this. Not because I'm saying, oh, we still have sexism in every culture, but in this, I'm not saying pro sexism because but like I said, we start out with Sokka being sexist as the series progresses, with everything he's been through, with seeing Katara, Toph, um, Shuki, and other badass females. He gets over that sexism bit. I don't know. Anyways, as Entertainment Weekly notes, there are more Reddit threads about Sokka's sexism discussing how the original Sokka, prior to his character's journey, will make remarks like girls are better at fixing pants than guys, and guys are better at hunting and fighting. And actually, know some guys who has this mentality too. But like I said, he says that what in the first season, I want to say what episode 3, maybe 4, if I remember correctly. Anyways, Sokka's sexism will be the only difference after our fans see in the Netflix Last Airbender. Showrunner Albert Kim previously said that the show does not begin the same way the animated series does. The live action series will also show the genocide of the Airbender people and the rise of the Fire Nation, which was only alluded in the anime series. Now, this bit right here, and we'll get back to this whole Sokka thing later because that's what this video is going to be about. But that little bit right there, I like. If we can see that, that would be actually pretty cool. That would actually be pretty cool to see. So I'll give them props. That differentiation between the anime and cartoon will be a cool thing to see because we didn't even see it in a shitty live action movie that came out in 2011. Anyways, there was a conscious decision to show people that it's not in the animated series. We had to sometimes unravel storylines and remix them in a new way to make sense for a serialized drama. So I'm very curious to see what will happen in terms of reactions to that. If they do their cards right, um, with crap, sorry, with this bit, then that could be easily one of the best things about the Last Airbender Netflix series. It could be if they play their cards right with why I'm highlighting. Um, Avatar: The Last Airbender creators Brian Coinkso and Michael Dante Di Marnito, which I probably mispronounced, spent 2 years developing the live action adaptation for Netflix before they shocked fans by announcing their exit due to creative differences, which left Kim to which left Kim as a sole showrunner. He recently told Entertainment Weekly that it was absolutely daunting to stick with the show without them. "Quote unquote, we had an idiot not you would have to be an idiot not to be intimidated a little bit. My first reaction was hell yeah was holy sh- my first reaction after hell yeah was holy shit, do I really want to do this? Is there a way to improve upon the original? Whenever whenever you tackle something that's already beloved by millions of fans, you have to ask yourself those questions. I don't really think the original cartoon that came out from like what 2005 to 2008 needs improving. It was a beautiful series. There's a reason why multiple people love it. People who watched it when it was new, present party included. People who might not been able to who may not be around, who might not have been around when this show was airing, and who might have watched this and enjoyed it. There's a reason why After the Last Airbender has such a strong fan base, and it is sad to me that they're taking out Sokka's character development in here. Where yes, there were some things I would not disagree with you guys on. There were some things that Sokka was like did say that were sexist, plain out sexist, and you'll be a fool for like disagreeing. and and you could say like because was kind of a protector of the water tribe, so he kind of because he was the only guy there, he kind of that's the reason why he got into that mindset. And again, throughout the series, we see that mindset that he has started to crumble. Hell, when he met Suki at the Kyoshi Warrior, he was talking mad shit. Because I can tell you, like, as a guy, especially when I was younger, not so much now, but when I was younger, and I used to think like, oh yeah, boys are tougher than girls. Us boys can do anything. Yeah. Nah, that mentality's left me a long time ago too. Left me a long time ago. I have friends, female friends are more badass than I can be in some areas. I have a sister who is a badass in her own right. My mom, she's a freaking badass too. My mom, speak of my mom, shout out to my mom because she had cancer twice. One by her sinuses, stage 5, size of a golf ball. Other one was breast cancer. Both could have easily killed her. Especially the first one, because the first one was stage 5. And my mom kicked both of those type of cancers in the ass. She kicked cancer in the ass twice. So like I said, there are more female badass girls that I know too, ladies, I should say, that I know. I'm just trying to relate to what I'm trying to say. My point with Sokka with my personal life to make sense. But my point is, Sokka he is an amazing character. He is, and The fact that there are they're taking that aspect out, which is was essential for his character development. I that makes my skepticism that I already had grow even more. I do want this show to succeed. I I want this show to be I want this live action project to be significantly better than the last one we got. I would love it if like to have the fan discuss saying, "Oh, yeah, the Netflix series was a good show. Like, I love the Nickelodeon series. The Netflix series was a good show, but I love sure I think there are going to be a majority of people, me included, that would always have a soft spot for their animated because for me, part of my childhood and it being a good show. But I don't know, man. Like, are I my only guess of why they're doing this move with Sokka, cutting back how his I mean yeah, sure, sexist mindset is so in fear of getting canceled. But in the process of that fear, they seem to be forgetting that due to his sexist mindset that we were kind of introduced to within the first episode, he does grow from that, and we see that Sokka kind of grows up. That whole sexist mindset is kind of like a childlike mindset, kind of right, and then it's within the years, like 3 seasons, Sokka grows up, his mindset changes, and he doesn't really have pretty much boys or males are better than girls at anything. He doesn't have that mindset by the end of the series. He doesn't even have that. I don't think he really has that mindset towards the end of the second season. Essentially, the first season you can say okay maybe he does, but the second by the end of the second season, I don't think he has that mindset anymore. So again, my point is they're taking away a really important part of Sokka's journey, and I am really hoping that they don't fuck this project up. This this series is coming out on February 22nd in 20 days, and in 20 days so happens to be my birthday too. I it would be an awesome birthday gift for to me essentially. I know it's a lot of people are fans of the show, but it'd be an awesome birthday gift to me as a fan to like to really enjoy this show like I did enjoy the Netflix version of One Piece because I I saw what after the first episode, but one of my dear friends, she recommended me to keep going, and I listened to her because I trust her judgment. But the reason why I was hesitant past the first episode was I enjoyed because I was scared that it might be the live action effect where even on the first episode maybe this live the rest of the episodes will suck, and I really enjoy One Piece the live action. I really hope I am very much pleased with this show, with the Last Airbender series. Nothing will please me more, but With that said, what do you fellow mutants have to say? Let me know in the comment section down below. Love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Be kind to one another. I will talk to you fellow mutants later.